now leather and leather goods clusters. Tamil Nadu accounts for 60% of leather tanning capacity in India and 38% of all leather footwear, garments and components. And hundreds of leather and tannery facilities. Hundreds of leather and tannery facilities are located around Vellore and its nearby towns such as Ranipet, Amber and Vaniambadi. So very important, the Vellore district. Vellore district is the top exporter of finished leather goods in the country. Chennai also has a large number of leather product making units involved in export. There is another clustering of leather producing in Dindigul and Erode. The leather product sector too is a major employment generator. Next, we are going to learn fireworks, matches and printing cluster. Students, already you know very well Sivakasi. Now only Diwali festival is over. The different type of the crackers, matches we are used and celebrated Diwali. Sivakasi region, once famous for its match industry, has now become a major center for printing and fireworks in the country. It is believed to contribute to 90% of India fireworks productions, 80% of safety measures and 60% of offset printing solution. 60% offset printing solution. The offset printing industry has a high degree of specialization among firms, with several of them understanding just one operation required for printing. All these industries have their origin in the colonial period and at present offer employment to a large number of workers. Students, electronics and information technology (IT) clusters after the economic reform started in the early 1990s. The state has seen the entry of hardware, and the electronics manufacturers like Nokia, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, Samsung and Dell making cellular handset devices, boards and consumer electronics. They have all been set up in the Chennai region. Students, the IT specific special economic zone, totally 8 locations: Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai, you know very well, Irandhaikulam, and another one of the important in Kindimangalam and Vadabalanji in Madurai, Trichy, Navalpattu, Tirunelveli, Gangaikonda, Salem, Jagiramapalayam and Hosur, Viswanathapuram. Students, now the policy factors that helped the industrialization process in Tamil Nadu. Policy factors can be divided into 3 aspects: education, infrastructure and industrial promotion. One by one we are going to learn now. Industries require skilled human resources. Industries require skilled human resources. The state gives much importance to primary education. To promote literacy and basic in arithmetic skills, the state supplies a vast technical human resources. There are a number of engineering colleges, polytechnic and industrial training centers. Next, infrastructure. The widespread electrification villages. Tamil Nadu is known for its excellent transport infrastructure. It has a network of minor roads which connect rural parts of the state to nearby town and cities. Already we have studied national highways, state highways, we studied now. Rural to urban connectivity. Rural to urban. Rural to urban connectivity is facilitated by public and private transport system. Next, industrial promotion. Active policy efforts have been made to promote specific sectors and also industrialization in specific region. Policies have been formulated to promote specific sectors like automobile. Already we have studied automobile industry. Automobile and auto components and biotechnology and information and communication. Several industrial promotion agencies have been put in place to provide supporting infrastructure to both large and small enterprises. Students, some of the industrial development agencies in Tamil Nadu. SIPCOT, SIPCOT, State Industries Promotion Corporation of Tamil Nadu. SIPCOT was formed in the year 1971. SIPCOT was formed in the year 1971 to promote industrial growth in the state by setting up industrial estate. Student, next TANSITCO, Tamil Nadu Small Industries Development Corporation, is the state agency of the state of Tamil Nadu, established in the year 1970 to promote small-scale industries in the state. It gives subsidies and provide technical assistance for new firms in the small-scale sector. Next, TITCO, Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation, 1965. Was formed in the year 1965. Is another government agency to promote industries in the state and to establish industrial estates. Students, though Tamil Nadu has emerged as a relatively highly industrialized state in the country, the state faces a few issues in sustaining the process. Students, what are the problems of industrialization currently in Tamil Nadu? What are the problems of industrialization currently in Tamil Nadu? Some clusters, especially chemicals, textiles and leather clusters tend to generate a lot of polluting effluents that affect health. The effluents also pollute water bodies into which effluents are let into a adjoining agricultural land. Employment generation potential has declined because of use of frontier technologies because of the need to compete globally. So that very important one, quality of employment. Quality of employment. Quality of employment also has suffered in recent years as most workers are employed only temporarily. Students, now we are going to learn entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is an innovator. Entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas and a business process. He possesses management skills, strong team building abilities and essential leadership qualities. leadership qualities to manage a business. Students, what is entrepreneurship? The entrepreneurship is the process of an action or entrepreneur who undertakes to establish his enterprise. It is the ability to create and build something. It is the ability to create and build something. Students, entrepreneur play a most important role in the economic growth and development of a country's economy. They promote development of industries and help to remove regional disparities by industrializing rural and backward areas. Next, they help the country to increase GDP and per capita income. Already we have studied GDP and per capita income. Next, they promote capital formation by mobilizing the ideal saving of the citizens and the country's export trade. Entrepreneurs provide large-scale employment to artisan, technically qualified persons and professionals and try to maximize profit by innovations. They enable the people to avail better quality goods at lower prices, which result in the improvement of the standard of living. The innovation try to maximize the profit by innovations. Dear students, the lesson is over. You read the book pages properly and mark the book exercise. This lesson is very important so that you concentrate properly and study the detailed question also.